look at our starters for Portland. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And for the Kings, outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Achua. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Sacramento Kings. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this one.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Holiday, the pass to Sharp. Klingon, the screen for Sharp. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Sabonis with the ball. Klingon defending. A shot's good from Westbrook.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Holiday kicks to Avdia. Pass to Sharp. There's the triple. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Back over to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Sometimes the best option is to foul Klingon and take your chances sending him to the line.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
He throw good. Klingon. Hey, Greg, after 2 seasons in Milwaukee, how about Damian Lillard going back to the Blazers roster even as he works his way back from the Achilles?
And in the meantime, he gets to watch this relatively young group compete. Their activity and defensive edge should pair nicely with his offensive brilliance next season.
And Klingon drops them both.
And simply put, Donovan Klingon is a winner. 2 national titles in 2 college seasons. He can really affect a game at that size.
Now, here's Achua. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Count the basket.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Holiday with it. He's covered by Westbrook. Avdia kicks to Holiday. Portland moving the ball around. Klingon, the screen for Sharp. Lock at 6. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Kings leading now by 3. Achua finds Westbrook. Now here's Levine. Pass to DeRozan. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here is Holiday. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. From the low block, nice touch on the bank shot.
Finishing strong inside. Holiday doesn't want to waste a quality look.
To the paint. Achua, the pass to DeRozan. It's over Avdia, and again it's DeMar DeRozan. 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And here's Sharp. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense, and it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
Here's Holiday, following the score by DeMar DeRozan, and the wide-open shot from Avdia. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Achua. DeRozan on the wing. It's over Avdia, and it's DeRozan missing. Trailblazers trail by 7. Back to Kamara. Here's Holiday. The tray. Here's Klingon. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Klingon's got 6.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
Avdia against DeRozan. And he converts the layup. 12 points for him.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Holiday with the 3. Another shot. And there's a nice layup by Klingon.
And what's scary about Klingon, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
And DeRozan kicks to Achua. Outside DeRozan. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Up top, Klingon. Back to Sharp. Holiday against Westbrook. Shoots. And Portland again with the bucket.
Well, it's nice to see your guys taking and making the shots as you design it, especially the shots you should make.
Now here's Levine, another key contributor to that nice win against New York. The 2-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great play.
Now here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 19-point game against New York.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Sacramento making some changes. Malik Monk comes in for Zach LaVine, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Malik Monk, Dennis Schroeder.
Outside DeRozan. And Klingon pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 3. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And it's tied up with that one. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Just 5 to shoot. Sabonis is screen on Holiday. Sacramento again missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to Sharp. And here's Holiday. There's a screen by Kamara. Holiday surveying the floor and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Schroeder kicks to Achua. They need this one. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Outside, Avdia deflects the pass. It's stolen by DeRozan. Now, here's Achua. Scoreless thus far. Sabonis, the pass to Achua. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. And the Kings lead by 3.
Something undervalued about Sabonis? He's a great passing big. That's key for this offense.
Now, here's Sharp. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Here's Kamara. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Sacramento leading by 3. And DeRozan kicks it over to Schroeder. They set the pick. Achua finds Schroeder. Back to Achua. Sacramento moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Monk's shot's good.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Now Sharp beyond the arc. The shot, no good.
Look, I'm not sure what's going on with him. 0 for the night. Might be time to give someone else a chance.
Sabonis, and with the block.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot-blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
Now, here's Sharp. Outside Holiday. Rebound by the Kings. Achua's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Just like his dad in his time, DeMontis is polished and disciplined.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Trailblazers trail by 8. Murray outside. Back to Love. To end the run. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players just around them. Back to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Well, Grant has added range, but hasn't lost anything in close.
Bean passes to Schroeder. Off target from 3-point range. Trailblazers trail by 6. Back to Grant. Murray sets a screen for Grant. Back to Love. From past the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Grant in the post. Makes it off the glass. Now just a 1-point Kings lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Sacramento Kings. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with Monk. Then it's Zach LaVine. It's Clifford at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Now here's Love. Inside. Here's Reith. That's in there. Love with the assist. Reith has got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers. Outside, LaVine. Back to Schroeder. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Love, no luck. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Schroeder passes to Monk. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. LaVine inside the three-point line. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it. Whoa, man! Wow. Well, if you're a fan of Jeremy Grant, that's what you love to see. Phenomenal throwdown.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Kings trail by 3. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, LaVine. And stolen by Murray. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Grant gets a wide-open look. And the 3 off target. For Sacramento, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Back to Monk. Launches it. A rebound by Reith. Trailblazers leading by 3. And Malik Monk is instant offense coach. So fun to watch.
He really is, Kevin, because he brings great energy every night. Seems to just love being out there. And then he's done what most guys do. If they're going to take that jump to becoming good players, he's become more efficient as a player because he's learned to make better decisions on the floor.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, "Get the ball inside," and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And the Kings making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
One shot.
And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times have passed, their seats have grown hot, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building.
To the middle. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, Westbrook has run these pick and rolls countless times. Fantastic pass right there.
Monk against Avdia. Pass to Holiday. Over Westbrook. Monk grabs the board. The Kings trail by 4. Outside Westbrook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Holiday.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And Greg, is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? That includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Now here's Westbrook, following the miss by Jeremy Grant. Levine finds Westbrook. Monk, no one around him, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Monk's got 6.
If you're a teammate of Monk's, you know that he's always going to be ready to let it fly. So you want to get him the ball.
Now here is Holiday. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach Levine, reminding us of what he can do.
Grant surveying the D. Back to Holiday. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's Monk. He's got 6. To the paint. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from 3-point range. Avdia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Levine. Outside, Sabonis. The shot's good. And that's now 6 points for Sabonis.
Well, this is Sabonis' go-to area. He is so confident in his ability to score in the paint.
Outside, Avdia. Kamara with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. And another 3 for Portland.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
And Doug Chris. He's checked in for the Trailblazers. Sharp comes in for Grant. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Schroeder passes to Ellis. DeRozan with it. Kamara on him. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
Yeah, they've had their hands full with DeRozan. He is scary when he gets it going.
Kamara finds Klingon over Sabonis. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. The Kings have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Down low. Klingon with the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Schroeder dishes to Ellis. Schroeder looking around. Shot clock at 5. Over Holiday.
He just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Abdi on the wing. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead. DeRozan passes to Schroeder. DeRozan inside. Covered by Kamara. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Westbrook with a screen for DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. With the block. Outside, Avdia. Now here is Holiday. Klingon the screen for Holiday. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Westbrook, no good. Trailblazers leading by 5. Outside Holiday. Portland moving the ball around. Inside. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Kings. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Deni Avdia.
And I can't say I'm surprised. A star of his caliber figuring out ways to continue to increase his impact and output. Hard to even talk about a ceiling when you see the progression of his scoring these last few years.
Now here's Westbrook, and you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's Monk, 8-point game, and the 3-ball is good. Monk's got 9.
Well, that's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this quarter. He is heating up.
And here's Holiday. He's got 9. Pass to Kamara. Here's Klingon. Defended by Sabonis. Shot clock at 3. Holiday with the 3. They grab their own miss. A nice shot by Klingon.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Monk outside. Over in the corner, Ellis. Outside DeRozan. The three. Portland grabs the miss. Klingen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Trailblazers leading by 7. Outside Holiday. Back to Klingen. Outside Holiday. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And the foul called on Toumani Camara. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Achua, he's checked in for Ellis. And Levine subbed in for Monk. 1:46 left in the second quarter. Pass to Achua. Al Levine. A 3-ball. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Kamara up top, covered by Achua. There's a screen by Kamara. Avdia can't hit. The Kings trail by 7. Outside Westbrook. Outside DeRozan. There's a screen by Achua. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Holiday with it. Westbrook picks him up. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. DeRozan in the corner. Pass to Levine. Here's Westbrook. To the inside. Double team Sabonis. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now, here's Sharp. Nothing on the board. Klingen the screen for Sharp. Inside. A nice shot by Klingen. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
DeRozan. And he makes that one. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Of action in what's been a very close game here. Trailblazers lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shots. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. Well, any impression, you knuckleheads?
Yeah, I can do a few. My best is probably...
Shaq. He meant impressions of the standings, not like being an impersonator.
I know that, Kenny. Why you always gotta be spoiling my fun, huh?
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Sacramento Kings.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads to a high field goal percentage, and that's exactly what's happened here. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. On the floor for Portland. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Now, here's DeRozan. 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. DeRozan's got the first basket of the second half here for the Kings. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Nice quick shot from Holiday, not giving the defense time to react to him having the ball.
Westbrook finds Achua. And here's DeRozan. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. DeRozan's got 5 points now this quarter. Sharp against Levine. Sharp, that's good.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Outside, Levine. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Avdia against DeRozan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. DeRozan's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Sharp against Levine. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Back to you guys.
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much. For the 3, it's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Sabonis trying to get open. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from DeRozan.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Sharp. Holiday against Westbrook. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Such a strong guard. Drew Holiday finishing through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Free throw, no good for Holiday.
The thing everyone expects from Holiday is elite defense, but you see his IQ on display all over the floor. He's constantly making smart decisions on or off the ball.
Now here's DeRozan. 27 points for him. To the paint. On the left block. Going in with the block. Now here's Avdia. Covered by Achua. And good that time. And now a 7-point Portland lead.
Well, you see how poised Avdia is. Just a terrific job getting inside and cashing in.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. top rebounding small forwards in the NBA during the past month. Fifth on the list, Avdia.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
Yeah, so much of it comes down to effort and energy. You can be any size, well, practically any size, and make a big difference on the glass.
Now, here's DeRozan. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Portland leading by 7. Pass to Avdia. Now, here's Sean. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Sabonis kicks to Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. Achua, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Now, here's Sharp. Klingon finds Sharp. Now, here is Holiday. He's covered by Westbrook. Holiday, the pass to Sharp. Shoots the 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Outside, Levine. Back to Westbrook. Outside, DeRozan. Trying to get something going from 12 feet out. Good on the bucket. DeRozan's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass to Sharp. Back to Holiday. Portland moving the ball around. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Right place, right time for DeMontis. Denied. Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 14. Down low. Pass to Klingon. In the corner, Kamara with it. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Outside Westbrook. Back to DeRozan. And it's Portland with the rebound. Avdia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Klingon, top of the key. Back to Sharp. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. Buries it down low. And now it's an 11-point Portland lead. Here's DeRozan. He has 29. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass. DeRozan's got 13 points in the second half.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Then a shooter's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Portland with a change here too. Grant's checked in. Here's Holiday. 16 points for him. Grant on the wing. Covered by Achua. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
That's just a great job of finishing by Klingon.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Free throw good, Klingon. Now Schroeder, still without a basket. Pass to DeRozan. And off the front iron, and in it goes. DeRozan's got 33.
Well, guys, DeRozan's steadily putting points on the board. He's feeling it.
And it's Sharp missing. The Kings trail by 10. And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
And Portland making a change here. Reith is checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Well, he's an old school wing. DeMar DeRozan loves the mid-range, doesn't take a ton of threes, and does an outstanding job picking out open teammates.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Holiday against Schroeder. Grant for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Outside, Levine. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis. Going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
Holiday sets the pick for Sharp. Pass to Grant from outside the arc. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Achua. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. And now just a 4-point Trailblazer lead. Now Sharp. Grant outside. They set the pick. 3-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Kings moving the ball around. Achua, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Holiday with the 3. It's all in by Achua. Achua's got his 6th rebound on the night. DeRozan with it. Now defended by Grant. DeRozan's shot is off. Portland leading by 4. Here's Kamara. 5 points in the game. Outside Holiday. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What a move by Holiday, using the dribble to free himself up.
Portland, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Marie's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Drew Holiday, shooting just 1.
Free throw, good, Holiday.
Well, Holiday's one of those guys they can ask a lot of, whether it's guarding the opponent's best player or orchestrating for his team.
Now here's DeRozan. He has 35. Back to Schroeder. Takes a three. Knocks down the three ball.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They lead by 4. Murray against Levine. Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. Here's Reed. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Sissoko checked in, and Avdia subbed in for Drew Holiday. The Kings trail by 7. Clifford. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And we know Schroeder can score the ball, but they're showcasing his passing ability.
Grant outside. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. They set the pick. Pass to Reith. Clock at 6. Offline with his three. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Monk with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it out to Schroeder. On the top of the key, the Trailblazers pull it in.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And Reith gets it to go.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Monk left side. It's tipped. Here's Sissoko. He has yet to score. Pass to Avdia. And here is Grant. Over Monk. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Trailblazers leading by 7. We've got Keon Ellis. Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Sabonis. It's Clifford at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now, here's Avdia. Pass to Sissoko. Just 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. No good from Grant. King's shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Now here's Westbrook. Ellis outside. Sabonis' screen on Murray. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. The Trailblazers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Murray, the pass to Grant. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
I like wings who can score inside. Grant showing that skill.
On the wing, Monk. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Buries it from three-point range.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe, because points can get put up in a hurry.
And here's Avdia following the three-pointer by Malik Monk. Avdia kicks to Murray. Three-pointer. Sissoko, no good. The Kings trail by 6. Here's Ellis. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Avdia with a screen for Grant. Nice move, and Grant slams it home.
Well, a little aggressiveness pays off for Grant inside. And as a coach, you love to see that effort.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Ellis outside. Here's Clifford. No good on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's Avdia for 3. Sissoko's shot is good. Sissoko's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Ellis outside. Pass to Clifford. Here's Sabonis. Tries it from 9. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. There's a good screen. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Monk kicks to Westbrook. It's Ellis on the wing. It's up a 3. A rebound by Reith. The Trailblazers with the lead. To the middle. Here's Murray. And it's good. 2 points.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
Pass to Ellis. Sabonis at the elbow. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. 14 points for Sabonis.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
That's right, crowd. Your night was...
Sacramento making a switch here. Achua's checked in. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's Grant. Pass to Sissoko. Avdia on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. No coverage that time.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
For 3, Westbrook. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Sissoko. Portland moving the ball around. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. Grant for 3. Sabonis grabs the ball. The Kings trail by 9. Achua the pass to Westbrook. It's over Avdia. And it's Westbrook missing. The Trailblazers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Murray. Now Clingan. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Sissoko. Grant for 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Tries the spin move. Westbrook kicks to Ellis. There's a screen by Achua. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Pass to Avdia. Over Westbrook. Here's Klingon. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And when someone as big as Donovan Klingon gets going, he's so hard to stop. Keep feeding the big fella.
Westbrook kicks to Ellis. Now here's Sabonis. Klingon with the steal. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Grant. Fires from 14. That shot is off.
Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Back to Ellis. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. To the inside. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Ellis. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Pass to Avdia. Back to Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And wow, what skill for Klingon to take over a game in his first season.
Monk outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Very good from outside. Trailblazers leading by 8. And it's Grant in the corner. And stolen by Achua. Pass to Westbrook. Ellis outside. Now Achua. To the paint. There's Sabonis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Ellis. Dean comes in for Monk. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from Lynx.
And dynamite in his legs. And DeRozan detonates at the rim.
Here's Klingon. Sabonis with the steal. Pass to Schroeder. And here is Achua. Looking for Avdia and gets it there. And here's Holiday. Guarded by Schroeder. Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, when Holiday is affecting the game on the offensive end, it's a real lift for his team.
Sabonis, the pass to Achua. Holiday against Schroeder. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Friday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Sacramento. The Kings trail by 8. Sabonis outside. Zach LaVine off target from outside. Trailblazers shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Kamara down low. Achua's on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleared away by Sabonis. The Kings have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter.
Hey, why not? DeRozan has that huge vertical. Just put it up there and let him go get it.
Now Klingon. Holiday fires from 13 feet. It's in.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
DeRozan Levine outside. From deep. And it's off.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Stolen by Levine. Sabonis outside. Levine outside for three. A three-pointer. Good.
Those are huge points from Levine. Stepping up.
Oh, what a play inside.
Oh, getting fancy. Now clinging. Wow.
The Kings trail by 7. Up top to Rosen. Defended by Avdia. No good from 3. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now here is Holiday. Now Sharp lets loose a 3. Plays again, and he gets it to go.
And Klingon uses his size well and just bullies his way through the defense.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
That was your 916 crew dance team.
DeRozan against Avdia. Cleared away by Avdia.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Holiday. Good! Lays it right in there.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And that one is good.
Well, DeMar has put a lot of work into developing his playmaking skills, and you can see the results there.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Sharp on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Stolen by Levine. So the Trailblazers win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And now we present the player of the game, Donovan Klingon.